Hi, welcome. I'm Dr. Ashley, and I'm here with Phil for another episode for WoW, Women on Wellness.
With Phil.
With Phil. So, Phil and I did a really interesting. Would you say interesting?
Yeah, it was our first time, so I'd say it was interesting, for sure.
Our first time together. We've both been to the grocery store before.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if we didn't go to the grocery store.
Yeah, how would we have survived?
Yeah.
Unless we had like personal shoppers.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
Sometimes I think about that. I was like, that would come in handy.
You think they would keep in mind your healthy benefits?
You know what? I don't know. They would be really, it'd have to be really strict,
Yeah.
right? So we went on a field trip to Whole Foods last night, and it was just kind of a way to show all of you different healthy options that are at the store. And this is just one of a series of many. We have many coming up that are really
a lot
interesting.
of ideas.
Yes,
Yeah.
like eating healthy on a budget. So this was our first venture. So we went over to Whole Foods right here in South Hills, Upper St. Clair area. And right off the get-go, we started in the produce. But I didn't get into vegetables or anything because, everybody kind of knows about vegetables, right? But I wanted to show you those snacks and different treats and condiments that maybe you don't know about and what to look for when shopping. Because one thing too, when we talk about weight loss and we talk about how to lose weight, right? All calories are not created equal, and that is really what I try to explain to my clients is you want to look at what the ingredients are. How does that affect your body? Does it take away or does it add to the body? So why don't we start with our first video, our first little clip here.
Oh man. Let's see how this sound. I know the sound isn't too good, so bear with us, but it's interesting.
I don't
that
know,
we
we'll
can
see,
do this.
to be honest.
I can hear you much clearer. So right here, I'm just giving a little introduction. We can fast forward it right to the pico de gallo.
So I love adding this to a salad, add it to some really good solid tortillas or
Pico is great to have as an option. It's great to add to some chicken breast, right? Even if you're not having a salad, but it adds so much flavor and it's tasty, and you get some cilantro in there, you get tomatoes, lime juice. It just really adds a lot of flavor to your dishes.
favorites as well. You can add this to a wrap, salad, and it's a really good healthy fat. So these are some easy options.
Guacamole is also wonderful. You can add to your omelets, your salads, and that good healthy fat is what's going to keep you satisfied for longer periods of time, so you can go a little bit longer before that hunger starts to set in.
So if you see what I got on my buddy is some butternut squash. Sorry, make sure that was right, not going bad already. And this is for Thanksgiving, for a little Thanksgiving dinner at church. I'm gonna do a savory squash pie. So if you were at my workshop yesterday, you know exactly what recipe that is.
So that was on a Wednesday night. We did a healthy treats workshop and healthy foods, and I included the savory squash pie on the recipes because it is definitely a client favorite. It's a favorite of mine as well. So any excuse to make it, right?
That
So
was really fun. Holly made some really good snacks.
Oh,
It
they
was,
were
You had a
delicious.
great presentation. Yeah.
thank you. Holly's snacks were so good, and she's gonna have them for Wellness Week, right?
Mm-hmm, you should be.
Yeah, they're really, really tasty.
Yeah, I think she's coming for this Saturday too.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Oh.
so if you guys are in town for Saturday, we're having the PCIC guys come in, Pennsylvania Coalition for Informed Consent, and we do this every month. So we have a lot of people come in, actually close to 100 people,
Wow.
and they talk about medical, parental, employee, property rights. It's an interesting topic. It's a hot topic now. So we'll have some snacks, some food. I think it's at 11 on Saturday. So if you're around, come on in.
Oh, you can't beat that.
Yeah, it can't be.
Good. I mean, have good food.
Yeah, exactly.
Brings me in.
All right, let's see what else we got on our little adventure here.
So I want to tell you why I look too at the squash. Well, here I think I
Yeah.
can say it right here. See See, this was very serious.
This was so planned.
Really?
Does that look good? I'm like they're the same actually.
I'm like, look, does this one look a little bit better?
One time I bought them and they were rotted. So bad.
I made 2 squash pies. My squash was not good, and it was for Christmas Eve. I'm like, oh, that was a failure. I experimented with a chicken dish that was awful. Yeah, so I've learned not to experiment.
Look how expensive. Sure, that fancy price right there.
You know what else you get?
I love them.
Gotta love those Whole Food prices. It does make me sing. Who doesn't sing right when you get food? Or when you find something? So I think where are we moving to next? Tortillas maybe?
I don't know, but I like to film your boots.
Those are my winter boots.
Yeah.
Okay, these are awesome, guys. The Cfd Tortillas. And you can see I end up reading the label and telling you they have avocado oil.
Cassava flour with chia. These ones are just cassava flour, and then they have almond flour. But what I really love about these tortillas is their the clean ingredients. They are made with avocado oil, coconut oil, super healthy, very clean.
And that's what you want to look for. And you know, if you work with me, I'm always talking about the importance of the oil that is used in our food and what we're ingesting. And avocado oil is one of my favorites. Ghee, you'll probably hear me talk about this 10 times through the video, but it's so important because when you get into things like sunflower oil, canola oil, it is really bad and detrimental to our health over long term. They have found with sunflower oil, they are finding higher cancer rates of cancer. So avoid that. It isn't everything because it's cheap to use. They use hexane in the extraction process. So avoid that. Look for things with high quality oils like avocado oil or ghee, where the ghee has a high smoke point, the milk solids are removed, and you'll see me talk about it a little bit later on.
Joe was talking about that last night. It's like anything that you can grow the oil, that's good oil, right? Like grape seed oil or olive oil.
Yeah, so
correct?
Olive oil is wonderful raw, unless you heat it to a very low temperature, because olive oil has a low smoke point. So when you heat it above that, when you heat it too high, it causes oxidation, and that's where it becomes inflammatory on a cellular level.
Yeah.
But yeah, olive oil is amazing for you. Put it on your salad, really good.
Almond flour ones. So these are some of my favorites. And I'll show you right here. My hummus is one of my
Okay, full disclaimer, because I've talked about this 100 times. So you'll hear me say that I do follow a paleo diet. I don't follow exactly paleo. I just tend to thrive better grain-free. It just works better for me personally. However, I'm not straight paleo or strict paleo. I do have things like hummus, which is not on the paleo diet, and I like things like grape leaves occasionally that do have rice. I still get a little swelling with it because it's, rice is a grain, but so you'll hear me talk about paleo a little bit later. So I just wanted to clarify that. So I'm not getting any emails saying, hey, that's not paleo.
today. So this is a really clean brand of hummus. Just tahini, chickpeas, lemon juice, garlic, super clean. You don't have to worry about having any sunflower oil or any inflammatory ingredients. Now I know chickpeas can be inflammatory for some, and for others it's a super healthy snack. I love to dip peppers or cucumbers in this.
Celery is awesome to dip. So you'll see, I'm going to discover.
I'll smell great tomorrow.
Sorry, and I apologize to Phil now because I did get into that garlic hummus when I got one out.
That's the first thing you told me when you walked in. You were like, "Oh, that garlic hummus is so good."
Yes. However, I did put some peppermint oil in my mouth, so maybe that'll, I don't smell too garlicky for the clients. And that's really good, the red pepper one too. I like that hummus.
You got so much hummus last night.
You know quickly, how easy it is to get through like a jar. I get through that so fast.
Yeah. I mean, that's better than other options that most people eat,
Yeah. It's
in moderation. But
in
yes.
moderation.
Right.
I tend to.
Split pea dip. Let me see. Is this clean? So this is not. It has canola
However, that sign looks super interesting. I had to see what it was.
Which one was
Yellow split pea dip.
Mm.
But don't do it. It has canola oil. But I had to look. Oh, these are great.
Queso made with cashews. So it's super clean. This is awesome. You can dip chips in it. You can dip, and I'll show you some of my favorite healthy chips. Vegetables. You can put it on chicken. You can make.
Yeah, those, if you get a chance, it's actually really easy to make that queso, dairy-free
Yeah.
queso out of cashews. Very easy. I've made that before. I've made a cheesecake that was dairy-free out of cashews. But instead of, if you don't want to pay, because you know those prices can be pretty steep.
Yeah, they can.
Really easy. Just Google how to make, you know, cashew queso. Very easy. Now the Blanco that's made out of cashews, I'm not really sure how to make that. Maybe if I research it, but I've only done the queso and it tastes just like queso. But if you need
That's
something
awesome.
quick, it's really good.
Yeah.
You can put it on chicken, salads, anything. You can do so much with it.
That's the nacho flavor, and this is the Blanco flavor. Super good, super clean, dairy free.
I have said
Very
super
tasty.
how many times? Wow. Listening to yourself like play back. What did I just do there?
No, your boots are hilarious.
They keep me warm.
What do we get into next?
One of my favorites, super tasty.
Oh, I said it again.
Super.
House, 'cause if I buy them, I'll eat the whole thing, but they are a healthier treat.
These are great.
Cfd brand, same as
That's Cfd. They do the tortillas, they do the chips, they do the queso. They make these cookies that are really good. And I'm going to tell you, this is when you know you have discovered something very good that just people who are into health you don't, because a lot of times I like things and I bring them to other people and they're like, ew, I don't like that. Somebody I always test it out on is my mom. So I had brought her these and she loved them. And my mother loves her sugar, loves her cookies. So for her to really like these, it was a huge hit. So it's a great option for kids, guys. If your kids are really liking a lot of sweets or junk, start replacing them with things like this and minimize that major refined processed sugar impact.
the queso, the tortillas I showed you. These are Mexican wedding cookies, and they are almond, tapioca flour, arrowroot. They do have chickpea flour, coconut oil, coconut sugar.
So if you're doing paleo, you might avoid those because of the chickpea if you're following a strict paleo, or if chickpeas tend to make you have some inflammatory responses, you might avoid those. But if you have no issues, I highly recommend them, and the other brands as well, or the other flavors as well.
Better than an enriched wheat flour cookie. Same with the Mexican hot chocolate and Mexican shortbread. Very good.
Good with a cup of coffee.
So these are the ones
Which
that
ones?
All of those.
Oh.
I don't know. I've never met a cookie that isn't good with a cup of
I
coffee.
hear coffee, I'm like, whoa.
Me too. You know, if I go
So,
somewhere, I always have to look
coconut
for like the
sugar,
local owned coffee shops just to try out.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
girlfriend looks for those a lot. They're usually really cute though. That's
Aren't
why.
they?
Yeah.
And it's like I want to support
Mhm.
local, and they always
Yeah.
have interesting things. Yeah.
They always have interesting snacks. There's always a variety. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I definitely, I love good coffee.
If you guys know any good coffee shops, put it in the chat.
Yes.
I need to find out around here.
You know what? That could be one of our next videos.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
can go around to some coffee shops. Yeah. I agree.
Let's do it. That'd be
so not bad, and they also have an
That's a good brand, the Less Are Evil, and those I believe are a newer brand because I just discovered them, and I'm always on the hunt looking for new treats and just seeing what to share with clients.
that I am not 100% a fan of.
So the simple meals are good. The cookies are good. The crackers, however, do have sunflower oil, but the cookies do not. So that's another healthy option. I know I figured that out there when we were doing the video, so I just wanted to clarify that.
Let me double check. No, these ones are okay. I think it's in their chips though. They have a sunflower oil. So these have coconut oil. So these are a good brand. So the simple meals, but we're gonna double check that on the chips to make sure they
Crackers,
are
not
equally
chips.
as
Chips. Crackers.
So those are
Fish and
some
chips.
snacks you also dip in your coffee.
It's like tomato.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hue,
and these are the
another good
Hue,
brand.
Hue
They make
grapes.
good chocolate
These are
bars, too.
Cfd.
I like their packaging.
good.
Yeah.
Clean
Great.
I think it stands for
Very cool.
human.
So lots of options here.
I think so. I think they have a restaurant too.
Oh, really?
Either one or two in New York and maybe somewhere else. If somebody knows, you can put it in the chat.
Oops. What else we got?
So right here,
I'm always asked.
we're gonna talk about some bars. That is a big question I get constantly. Is that something that you like to take with you? Do you look for bars?
I think they're an easy to go. Yeah, like when my girlfriend and I are going out hiking or going biking, we always have a bar with us. So it would be nice to know some different options that we can choose from.
Yeah, something, you know what's a really good one? I know they don't sell it at Whole Foods, but you can get it on Amazon, is the Julian Bakery bars, the paleo bars. They're really clean. It's like egg whites. One of them has sunflower butter. They're super.
Super.
I'm not allowed to say it anymore, guys. But it's great. It's a quality bar. I know here I talk about the Epic bars. The Epic are grass-fed or pasture-raised. They're a beef or chicken, the turkey, venison, bison. There's all kinds of different ones. They're good. They just have a lot of sodium, which you don't get with like the protein bars. There's still protein in it, but they are very tasty and it's clean. You can feel good about eating it.
So I love the Epic bars. However, they do have a lot of sodium, so you might need a lot of water and you might feel a little bloaty, but they're very, very clean and they're tasty. These are some of my favorites. Now, a really good pre-workout one would be an RX bar. 'Cause you got
So
the
I would recommend a bar like that, an RX bar. If you're going in, you're getting ready to go in the gym, you're gonna do something like a cycle class. Maybe you're doing an hour lifting. You know, you're gonna expend a lot of energy. I would do something that has some sugar in there, right? You get some good sugar, some fiber from the dates. You get some fat from the nuts. It's a good balance bar.
here, so it's going to give your sugar a little spike and give you that sustained energy for, say, a cycle workout or some cardio. This is a really good pre-workout. Now, if you're looking, say you have something you have to be sharp for, right? You got a project to do. Some bars I like are the good fat bars because your brain is 80% cholesterol, so having those good fats is going to really help you focus and give you that brain energy you want. So really, guys, don't skip on the fats, especially if you have projects to do or you need something to hold you for a while. Get something higher in fat. Now I have the other ones, but they're not. Okay. Okay, So, we talked about the Simple Mills cookies, which would get a big thumbs up. Those are good. But now let's check the crackers. So, I'm going to look right over here at the roasted red pepper. And see, these get a big thumbs down. They have sunflower oil. So, I don't recommend these. Sunflower oil, guys, you want to
Okay.
avoid.
So I want to just touch on the fat bars. So the fat bars are great if you have, say you have to go to a seminar and you're going to be in there all day. Lunch is going to be very spaced out from breakfast, but you need to be on. Maybe you have testing at the end, or you have something, where it just takes a lot of brain power, a lot of focus, a lot of energy. You want to have things higher in fat because our brain is fat. It's 80% cholesterol. Fat is the building block for all of our hormones. Really good quality fat, something that's going to give you good energy, make you feel sharper. That's when I would recommend those good fat bars for things like that.
Whoa.
Distracted, very unhealthy, very cancer causing, so avoid it at all costs. Very serious about the oils that we cook because the milk solids are removed.
So here I go again about my oils.
Oh, your oils.
I'm like, they don't want to hear it again. Okay, bone broth. So I almost brought my Yeti today filled with my bone broth, but I was running out the door, so I didn't. But that's an option of a way to take your bone broth, put it in your little coffee mug, and sip on it. It's tasty. It's broth, right? I know not all bone broth tastes great. That's why the brand I do like is Kettle and Fire. And you know what we forgot? Well, what I forgot was to show them the Bonafide brand in the freezer.
Oh.
So we're gonna go and do a section on freezer.
Okay. Yeah, we got to.
And I'll show you guys.
About bone broth, I love the Kettle and Fire brand.
Have you
I
tried
think it's
bone broth?
really tasty.
I had some. Somebody brought some in.
Did you
one
like
time.
it?
It was pretty good. Yeah.
Now I aim for like the chicken mushroom. Do you know which one you had? Was it chicken or beef?
I think it was beef.
Okay.
Yeah. That's probably why I liked it.
Yeah, I like beef, but
Yeah.
for the bone broths I go more towards chicken. But have you ever made your own?
I may have
Takes a
tried
long
this
time.
time ago, but I was aiming at that one and the Bonafide brand, which is usually the freezer. I'll show you guys that one too. Sorry, I wasn't on that.
I get way too excited at this stuff.
Yeah. Here we go, guys.
This is a really good brand. So some of the things I love are the Bean Made. I love their barbecue sauce. Really
So
love it. It's
an
very
option with that barbecue sauce, say you get ribs from Pittsburgh Barbecue Company.
Is that the one on Banksville?
It
I
is.
haven't been there. I want to go
Oh.
there so bad.
They're very
Yeah.
good.
Are they?
And the sauce is on the side, which I love, and I use that barbecue sauce with it.
Yeah.
But they're very, very good.
That's good.
I highly recommend them.
I gotta try.
Yeah, definitely. What's your favorite rib place?
That's a good question. I haven't actually had ribs out in a while, so I wouldn't know. But I've always wanted to go to the barbecue place on Banksville. That's why I
It's
asked
good.
you.
Yeah, you got to check it out. They're really good.
Yeah.
I think you'll like them. Then I want feedback.
Okay.
So
I'll let
if
know.
you guys want to put in your favorite barbecue places,
Yeah, we're looking for ideas. Coffee shops, barbecue places, anything you got.
I like Primal Kitchen, the mayos. I was like
the mayonnaise are great if you're gonna do like chicken salads or whatever you use mayo for. The avocado mayo I recommend. And if you look right there in the video, it's paleo ketchup. That's a clean. A lot of ketchup has high fructose corn syrup. Not as good. I like Primal Kitchen's ketchup.
tartar sauce, and it's first ingredient avocado oil. Clean. They don't skimp on the health of it. So Primal Kitchen, great brand, love it. I want to show you they do salad dressings as well. So I will show you the whole lineup of
So many choices.
There's so many choices. So colorful.
It is. So if you're looking for a good salad dressing, that's a good one. Also, the Bragg's is a very good brand as well. And that's
Bragg's. This is another really good brand of salad dressing. This has olive oil. Olive oil is wonderful for you.
here I go.
Yeah, oils.
Because it has a low smoke point. So this is another clean brand of salad dressings. And
I was trying so hard not to get these people in the picture.
They made their debut.
Yeah. They were like, oh my god, she spilled me.
always hear me talking about ghee. I love
I'm glad nobody told us we weren't
high
allowed.
Yeah.
vitamin D and K,
That's good.
high smoke point, great for people who can't have dairy because the milk solids are removed. Where butter's inflammatory, ghee is anti-inflammatory.
Ghee is just such a staple. If you want to learn how to make really easy non-dairy cheese sauce, warm some ghee, put some nutritional yeast in there,
Tallow,
and
chicken
you have a
fat,
cheese
oil,
sauce. You can do a macaroni and cheese or something like that.
Very good. I've made pie crust with this brand, but I'm usually cooking in ghee or avocado oil. And it's on sale right now, so thumbs up.
You have a favorite brand of avocado oil?
I use Primal Kitchen.
Oh, Primal Kitchen, everything. That was the common theme last night. I was like, what is that? You're like, Primal Kitchen?
I can't help. I started using their brand and I really like it. And I know not all I've used their avocado mayo and the other brand of avocado mayo, both really good. So I kind of now go with what's on sale as long
Yeah.
as it's quality. Oh.
It's awesome.
This is.
I always recommend this. So this is Wild Planet. It's organic roasted chicken, 5 ounces, perfect serving to throw in a salad.
That's just great to have on hand. I'll do that, and I'll do the wild salmon in the can, and just keep it on hand, because there is going to be a day where I am hungry, don't have time to cook, need to go, and that comes
That
really
sounds
good.
good.
Because I always have veggies, just throw it on, and it's good to go.
It's great. I like keeping a few of these at home because you never know when I'm not going to
And there's my story.
It's like throw some guacamole, pico de gallo. You got a healthy salad right there. I'm just looking to see what kind of pickles these are.
Oh, our pickle hunt.
Oh yeah.
I did get into those when I got home too.
The pickles?
I did. I love pickles.
Pickles are an easy snack.
It
Yeah.
is. And it's just that salty, like you could drink the pickle juice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, the pasta.
this is so tasty. If
I
you
like
do
pasta,
eat
yeah.
regular
Yeah.
pasta,
Parents
and this
get,
is sprouted wheat, it's a cleaner brand. It's a cleaner pasta where you're going to get more nutrition from it. It's not. It still can be inflammatory if you can't have wheat. It doesn't matter if it's sprouted, organic, or anything. You're still going to have a negative response. But if you have no problems having wheat, I would aim at definitely a sprouted grain, a sprouted wheat, because the nutrients are still intact, and that tastes very authentic.
This is a great option if you are going to do a wheat-based pasta. This is a very good. Okay. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm super excited. Just discovered this white pizza sauce. It dairy-free.
Oh yeah, you just found that.
I did. I'm like-
We're like, oh my God, what is this?
I bought that. I'm gonna let you know how that pizza comes
Yeah.
out. I was like, what else can I put this on?
Option of a really healthy pizza crust, and I mean, maybe making a pizza this
I think we
weekend.
should start making pizzas here.
I think we should too. We need a little oven, one of those little you can put on your counters.
Yeah.
We should do it, because I'll show you that paleo crust that I show you in a video a little later on. But that non-dairy Alfredo sauce, if you get a chance, try it. It is really good, and it is a comforting meal that you can feel good about, especially now we're in the colder months. You want that comfort, you know?
Yeah.
You like something a little heartier. I love it with spaghetti squash, chicken.
Yeah, that's good.
And healthy. You can feel
Doesn't help, my stomach's growling.
I'm getting hungry the more we talk
Yeah, I
about
know.
this food.
Tell you know what's the worst right now?
Yeah.
Because we're a week before Thanksgiving, so I talk with my clients all day about food.
Mm-hmm.
I am like, I'm so ready for Thanksgiving dinner. I'm like, can I make something early?
one of my favorite. This is a pizza sauce. Alright, this is really
So we looked at some pasta sauce. So I'll just fill in here.
Yeah.
And we did. I like the Mama Rosa brand. We did find a couple other clean brands. So when you're looking for pasta sauce, look for good oil. Avoid anything with soybean oil, canola oil, sunflower oil. So those are kind of easy to find.
I like
So
this
that's
brand
okay.
of pasta.
So we could skip to,
If I can see it. Brand of- I have
because I think I go on a hunt looking for different
Oh
pasta
yeah, for
sauce.
different pasta sauces. Yeah. Alright, what else?
Let's-
This is legit.
This is legit.
I have been wanting to try this because everybody talks about this brand. Have you tried that brand?
No, you gotta let me know. Yeah.
So what I'll do with mine, I'll do some zucchini noodles. I'll
Mm-hmm.
throw in mushrooms, tons of garlic, onions, and that. Sometimes I put it in meat. Sometimes I don't if I don't have anything thought out. Or sometimes I'm just in the mood for veggies and I'll use zucchini
Mm-hmm.
noodles and do that. But you could do those. Well, I'll show you those miracle noodles. You
Yeah.
can do different things.
You have a go-to type of meat that you put in?
Chicken.
Chicken.
I do. I like chicken. I'm a chicken girl.
Yeah.
I like ground
Yeah.
chicken, chicken breast. I mean, I like chicken thighs. I like it all. What about you? What kind of?
I don't know. I mean, I like. I'm definitely more of a pork guy. I like pork.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you do it a
like-
lot though, or is
No,
it like?
not a lot. I mean, like my mom makes really nice. It's called juvic. My family's from Serbia, and it's like a casserole, right? Like so, it's like a bunch of vegetables put together, plus a little bit of pork sausage, just to like spice it up a little bit. It's really really good.
What is your Serbian dish? That is it's a specific. 'Cause we go to the Serbian club to
Yeah.
buy it. It's a sausage. It's called.
It's
Oh
her
my
stomach
goodness.
just.
If you heard that, I apologize. Is it called?
No,
Oh,
wait,
you
what do you
know
mean?
it. I want to say. Oh,
Is it like
chubbats? Chubba.
Oh, chivapi.
Is
Chivapi.
that-
It's
oh,
like
it's so
yeah,
good. What
yeah.
are those herbs in there? It's
Yeah,
so good.
it's my dad took a while to figure out how to perfect that combination of different meat. I think it's something like half pork, half beef with like these spices in it.
Oh.
That's like the pieskavica. That's like a hamburger in Serbian, and they use that same meat to make chivapi. And it's like these big, long. They're like sausages, but they're very lean sausages.
Is it
very,
lean?
Yeah, yeah,
They're
it is,
very good.
But it's super,
with
super
some
tasty.
onions,
Yeah.
eat it.
Mhm.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
We go to the Serbian club together.
Yeah, they're very
it's
good.
It's really good. So wait, in the casserole, is there a pasta noodle in there?
No, it's just like different vegetables. I think it's potatoes, broccoli, celery, maybe a little bit of roasted red pepper too. There's a, like
I need the recipe.
it's anything that she has in the kitchen basically,
Really?
and she throws it in, and there's sausage in it too.
Yeah.
So like,
What kind of herbs, like spices?
you know, I don't know the recipe exactly, so I'll try to get to you,
I
and
wanna
we'll
make
put
that.
we'll put it out for you guys too. We'll get some
Yeah.
chuvich.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I want to make it. I'll bring you in, then you tell
Yeah.
me if I did it, if
Absolutely.
it's authentic, if I did it right. That sounds
Absolutely.
delicious.
It
You
is
saw
good.
what my stomach did.
Either this one, or let me see my options. There's Italian sausage or mushrooms. I'm not going to do that. Of course, guys, you know I'm going to go with
The decision.
the roasted garlic.
I'm always gonna go for the garlic. Hey, garlic's a prebiotic, very, very good for you if you can handle it.
Yep.
Some of my clients I have on the low FOD map, obviously we have to avoid things like garlic, onions, things like that. Low prebiotic diet, basically. But if you can handle garlic, I suggest do it.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, it has antiviral components. It's just really healthy. I make a garlic tea. We're not feeling
I love
good.
garlic.
I do too.
Yeah.
I love it. Obviously. I know. My stomach's like, can you feed me right now? I had breakfast.
These ready-to-eat fettuccine noodles. You just
So those are great to have on hand. I mean, they don't
Yeah.
offer any sort of taste whatsoever. They do have fiber, which is really nice. It's good for the gut. But you can just throw that in a stir fry with other meat and vegetables just to make your meal go longer and be more satisfying. So I like them.
What are they again? Fettuccine
They're,
noodles?
I like the fettuccine brand, but they're called miracle noodles. They're made of that konjac fiber. Or konjac root, I'm sorry, and there's not much of a taste, but I like them. And I'll do like with the ghee and the nutritional yeast, I'll do like a cheesy noodle, and it's pretty good. Throw some
pretty good.
more veggies in there and broccoli and chicken. It's good.
put them in pasta, whatever you want to do. We're going to stir fry, but it bulks up your meal. There's only 5 calories and 3 ounces.
And
there's, like,
I'm just
one-
telling you a little of the nutrition facts on the back, a little of the stats, but I'm not huge with like looking at calories because like I said earlier, you know, not all calories are created equal. If you're eating healthy calories that are in vegetables and proteins and lean meats and it's going to have a drastically different effect on the body than if you're eating the same calories, but you're getting it from pop, you're getting it from processed foods. Drastically, your body, when eating the healthy foods, your body's going to be able to burn fat. It's going to be able to use it as energy. When you take in that processed food, it takes energy from you. You're going to store more fat. So big difference. I don't want anybody to think when I read a calorie on here that I'm thinking all calories are created equal, and I definitely don't want to spread that kind of information because they're absolutely not.
Gram of net carbs. Super clean. I like the thick
Super.
fettuccine style.
Super clean. This guy passed by us so many times. He was
He
like,
wanted to
I'm
be-
trying to do my job.
He's like,
It's
"Can you stop?" He's probably like these social media.
Yeah.
He's gonna see it and be like, "Oh."
Okay. So
All right, more siete.
Okay, so super.
Did I say it again?
yeah,
Probably. Say it every 5 minutes.
the nachos are dairy free and they're
They are so good. Have you ever tried those?
I haven't.
They
You
are
gotta bring
good.
them in.
I'll have to. I
really great
I
option.
like them.
I say
It's a good chip. And you know what's good about, you know how sometimes you can eat chips that feel like real bloated and yucky? You eat those, you don't. I mean, still, if you eat a whole bag, it's a lot. But you don't ever have that really bloated, yucky feeling that you get. I know I talk a little bit, because those are made with cassava flour, much different than corn flour. Corn is a grain. It is not a vegetable. And it impacts the gut very similar to how wheat affects the gut. So, and it's cross-reactive. So if you have a wheat sensitivity, most likely you're going to have a corn sensitivity. So cassava flour is a much healthier option.
Acts like wheat does in the body.
So we could skip, since I just relayed that.
These are nice labels. They have a lot of flavors.
They do.
And they're very, I think they look very professional. Yeah.
So try them. Let me know what you think. If you try them, let me know what your favorites are.
What did you say your favorite was?
I don't know. I like them all. I like the nacho. I like the dip chip. I like them all.
If you tuned in or you were there, part of the healthy treats, the holiday healthy treats, we talked about breading and pork rinds. I like the Epic brand. Just like the bars, they're a very clean brand, and it's a great option. They have baked and fried, really good, and they also
Epic's great. Even my nephew, 12 years old, loved the Epic pork rinds when he came and stayed with me.
Yeah, when I saw those, I was like, wait, this is actually a thing? Like, so they're not chips, right?
No,
they're
they're
like
pork rinds.
Yeah,
and they're
that's cool.
baked, and the pork is the animal's actually pasture raised, so it's very clean, no hormones, no antibiotics, really just a healthy pork rind.
Yeah.
They're tasty. There's a maple one that's sweet. It's good. It's really good.
They make one with maple syrup.
Maple.
But I didn't see it there.
Good.
They have baked and fried.
Potato chips, the ones we showed you over there were the tortillas. These are the potato chips. Again, avocado oil, very good brand. Also, these ones.
The lesser evil, there's power curls, they're like cheese puffs. And they're tasty. They're made with egg whites. They have a little bit of protein. Avocado oil. I like those. They're very good too. Those though, not everybody loves, and I don't know why. But I think those are good. Everybody likes the other ones, hands down. But if you're interested, that's a nice something different to try.
The no cheese.
And there's different flavors.
Puffs. They are made also with nutritional yeast, egg whites. So these are very good. You get a little protein in there too. And there's a few different flavors on here. These are some of my favorite
Snacks. Okay. Just want to touch. Remember I was talking about the pizza sauce?
Yeah.
Well, this is the flour I like to use to make the pizza. One, I like all the ingredients in it, but it's so easy. Like, when you think of making a pizza crust, do you think of it as being like, okay, that's going to be a little time consuming?
Yeah, you gotta wait for it to blow up. There's a lot of effort you gotta put into it.
And on this, you don't have to do any of that. It's like a flatbread, right? But I'm telling you can whip it up in less than 10 minutes. So easy. Yeah. And I think the most time consuming is cutting the toppings to put on it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's a good one.
It's gonna do the pizza. So here's the sauce, right? Well, this paleo flour is so easy to make a crust. I actually follow the flatbread pizza crust recipe, and I've made this for a party, and it was a big hit. It is so quick to make, very easy. But this is what I like to use. I do follow more of a paleo, it's just my preference. I feel better on it. And this is almond flour, arrowroot starch, organic coconut flour, and tapioca flour. Very clean. You can see the recipe, very easy to make.
It's just really
That's the recipe that you use, right? On
It
the back
is.
of that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
So
trying
you don't have to worry about Googling or looking anything up. It's all right there.
That's nice.
And and I know I said it on there, but I made it. I had like a little party back in 2019, and I had all kinds of different little foods I was serving. I made a few different pizzas, and everybody loved it. I'm like, this is healthy. I even put vegan cheese, and people were like, that's vegan cheese. It was good. It came out
nice.
good. I actually was shocked how easy it was, and then put it on a pizza stone and bake it.
I think that's all we got.
Yeah. So, what did you think of our shopping?
I think it was cool. We want to do a little bit more next time. What did we say we were going to do next
We're
time?
gonna do healthy eating on a budget.
Oh, yeah.
So because
College students.
yeah, because that is, I mean, especially with the cost of everything going up, food is ridiculously expensive, and you know we can't let our health go, right? We have to eat. We have to eat healthy. So I'm gonna show you the best ways to do that. We're gonna also go through favorite freezer aisles, show you some good healthy snacks there. Oh, there's my stud. There he is. That's
Shout
my
out to Bugsy.
That's Bugsy, my pug. That's my little love muffin right there. He's 16 years old. He was sleeping in, and I just put the pillows around him and had to take a little picture.
So cute.
He's such a love. He has a very clean diet.
Yeah.
He's drinks raw goat milk, grass-fed, grass-finished beef. His beef's better quality than mine.
Wow.
I know, right? It's good. So he eats very well. Gets all those good probiotics for his little pug gut. Yep. So
We'll do that one time too. We should do that one time.
go the healthy pet.
Or a healthy pet series.
Yeah,
so.
that's important. I've done a lot of research with for Bugsy because he does have a neurological condition where his legs it started with his back legs and it progressed to his front. So it was really important for me to do the right nutrition with him and keep him healthy. So I've done lots and lots of research. So I'm not a veterinarian, but I would definitely share all the information I've learned that can help you and your animals, because I know I sure appreciated all the help people have given me. So definitely we'll go to Healthy Pet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice.
So guys, if you have anything you want to see, let us know. Also, one thing I do, so if you liked the series on going to the store and just kind of shopping, I also offer a virtual clean out. So I send the client a link. They we log in, and I see you, and we clean out your fridge. We clean out your kitchen.
Cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm telling clients are like, I am so happy I did this with you, because we go through things that maybe you thought were healthy, but you're not sure. And I explain to you what those ingredients do, and we talk. Are you having any of those symptoms? Are you having any of those side effects? And a lot of times it doesn't mean you have to not have that forever. Sometimes we just have to take a break, replace it with something else for a little bit, and then bring it back, just depending. Because like I tell my clients, it's not that it's unhealthy, it just might not be right for your body at this time, because our bodies are always changing.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
I think that's a very cool idea that you do that.
Yeah, it's awesome, and and they'll go, oh, look at this, I want to show this, and I'm like, oh, where'd you get that from?
Yeah.
You got a recipe for that? So it's really beneficial to the client, and if you'd like to schedule that, you can call right down here at World of Wellness.
Yeah, World of Wellness. I'll put up our phone number here. It's 412-922-9355. We can schedule, not just for that, but for any regular appointments that you have. You're here Mondays and Fridays.
Yes. So we can get you scheduled and do a nutrition consult. It's good to get started now for the new year. I mean, you can even get on the books for January, but it's good to start because spring is going to come a lot faster than we realized.
I can't believe this year is almost over.
Me neither.
It feels like yesterday COVID started, to be honest.
I know, I'm like, what? It is. It's kind of scary how fast time's going. It is a little like, I'm like, how did I miss August, September, and then it was Halloween, and what is going on?
Yeah.
So,
well, guys, we have that event coming this Saturday. We have also Black Friday, the Friday after Thanksgiving is the start of our sale. And then Wine and Wellness Week starts December 4th through the 11th. And then we're into the holidays, so we're wrapping up the year here pretty quick.
yes, it's coming quickly. And remember, supplements make great stocking stuffers.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think
They
about
do.
that. Yeah.
That's what I do. I give people the gift of health. Like, it's serious. It's no joke. At least people I know that will value it. And have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I look forward to seeing you guys real soon.
I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.